Constitution actually originated in an act of civil disobedience. Alexander Hamilton called for a constitutional convention, and a reluctant Congress said they could meet, but only to revise the Articles of Confederation. Only 12 of the 13 states sent delegates, with Rhode Island boycotting, and since the Articles could only be adopted or amended by unanimous vote, that meant their efforts would fail before they even began. The leaders of the convention then decided to throw out the Articles and start from scratch. And since George Washington was unanimously elected as chairman of the convention, they thought they could get away with it, and they did. And posterity has been grateful to them ever since. When the convention finally signed the document on September 17, 1787, Franklin had looked towards Washington's chair, the back of which had a half-sun painted on it. He said, "I've often in the course of the sessions looked at that behind the president without being able to tell whether it's a rising or a setting sun. But now at length I have the happiness to know it is a rising and not a setting sun. That rising sun has shone in this country ever since, and we're here to celebrate that today." We will now have portions of the Constitution read by Tyler Goebel, Natalie Black, Miles Wildman, Dale Willett, and Katie Kammer.
We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America.
All legislative powers herein granted shall be vested in a Congress of the United States, which shall consist of a Senate and House of Representatives. The House of Representatives shall be composed of members chosen every second year by the people of the several states. No person shall be a representative who shall not have attained to the age of 25 years and been 7 years a citizen of the United States, and who shall not, when elected, be an inhabitant of that state in which shall he be chosen.
The Senate of the United States shall be composed of 2 senators from each state. No person shall be a senator who shall not have attained the age of 30 years and be 9 years a citizen of the United States, and who shall not, when elected, be an inhabitant of that state for which he shall be chosen. The Vice President of the United States shall be President of the Senate, but shall have no vote unless they be equally divided.
The times, places, and manner of holding elections for senators and representatives shall be prescribed in each state by the legislature thereof.
All bills for raising revenue shall originate in the House of Representatives, but the Senate may propose or concur with amendments as on other bills. Every bill which shall have passed the House of Representatives and the Senate shall, before it become a law, be presented to the President of the United States.
The Congress shall have power to lay and collect taxes, duties, imposts, and excises to pay the debts and provide for the common defense and general welfare of the United States.
No title of nobility shall be granted by the United States.
The executive power shall be vested in the President of the United States of America. He shall hold his office during the term of 4 years, and together with a Vice President chosen for the same term. He shall from time to time give to the Congress information of the state of the Union and recommend their consideration such measures as he shall judge necessary and expedient. The President, Vice President, and all civil officers of the United States shall be removed from office on impeachment for and conviction of treason, bribery, or other high crimes and misdemeanors.
The judicial power of the United States shall be vested in one Supreme Court and in such inferior courts as the Congress may, from time to time, ordain and establish. The judges, both of the Supreme and inferior courts, shall hold their offices during good behavior.
The citizens of each state shall be entitled to all privileges and immunities of citizens in the several states.
The Congress shall have power to lay and collect taxes, duties, imposts, and excises. Sorry, that was the wrong one. Amendment 1. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press, or the right of the people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances.
A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed.
Amendment 3. No soldier shall, in time of peace, be quartered in any house without the consent of the owner, nor in time of war, but in a manner to be prescribed by law.
Amendment 4. The right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrants shall issue but upon probable cause.
Amendment 6. In all criminal prosecutions, the accused shall enjoy the right to a speedy and public trial by an impartial jury of the state and district wherein the crime shall have been committed, and to have the assistance of counsel for his defense.
Amendment 8. Excessive bail shall not be required, nor excessive fines imposed, nor cruel or unusual punishments inflicted.
The powers not delegated to the United States by the Constitution nor prohibited by it to the states are reserved to the states respectively or to the people.
Amendment 14, Section 1. All persons born or naturalized excuse me, in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside. No state shall make or enforce any law which shall abridge the privileges or immunities of citizens of the United States, nor shall any state deprive any person of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor deny to any person within its jurisdiction the equal protection of the laws.
The right of the citizens of the United States to vote shall not be denied or abridged by the United States or by any state on account of race, color, or previous condition of servitude.
Amendment 16. The Congress shall have power to lay and collect taxes on incomes.
Amendment 17. The Senate of the United States shall be composed of 2 senators from each state, elected by the people thereof for 6 years, and each senator shall have 1 vote.
The right of citizens of the United States to vote shall be denied or abridged by the United States or by any state on account of sex.
Amendment 24. The right of citizens of the United States to vote in any primary or other election for the President or Vice President, for electors for President or Vice President, or for the Senator or Representative in Congress shall not be denied or abridged by the United States or any state by reason of failure to pay any poll tax or other tax.
The right of citizens of the United States who are 18 years of age or older to vote shall not be denied or abridged by the United States or by any state on account of age.
First of all, I want you to thank all of our students up here who read parts of the Constitution. And also our John, who is our Washington figure, who has led a little patriotism here. Thank you, John. This is an exciting document. Out of this document, everything that happens in our country happens. Everything occurs. Free speech, freedom of and from religion, the right to bear arms, the right to a speedy and public trial, the setup of the 3 branches, the establishment of checks and balances, the rights of individual states, or states' rights as we call it today, the right of women to vote, the right of former slaves to vote, the right of 18-year-olds to vote, which 40 years ago we didn't have. And now that right is enshrined in the Constitution. This is the framework of our government and the structure of our country. Today, we all benefit from what our founders created, and today we live in a free country due to our Constitution.
So we thank you for coming today. Make sure and come down here and get food. And thank you for attending this event on Norton Lawn.